asking. Yeah, and while I got you, I got to pick your brain about this title fight coming up. Two glory guys. You're a glory guy. You know what I mean? Alex Pereira, Israel Adesanya. When you look at it, you know what I mean? A lot of people are going to say, this is not kickboxing. This is MMA. What is your stance on that?
Well, you're right. It's not kickboxing. It is MMA. However, both guys are going to kickbox. Both guys are going to go in there and stand, and they're going to bang. And Adesanya has really grown on me. I really admire him as a champion. I respect his game. When he first got in there, I didn't see him doing as well as he has, and yeah, man, he's really grown on me. I'm a big fan of Adesanya. I like him on and off the court, so to speak. I'm a big fan of Pereira too. Without a doubt, one of, if not the best striker, hands down, in the world. Sean Strickland is just out of his mind thinking he was going to go in there and kickbox this guy. And in the interview, saying how there's not a single glory guy in the lineup that he couldn't stand and bang with. Dude, there's levels to this game, man. I learned it the hard way myself when I went to Glory. I thought the same thing. I trained with guys that were quote unquote amateur guys in kickboxing that I would put money on it if it's just a stand-up fight, knock out people in any division in the top 10 at any weight class that they're in. And there's no doubt in my mind, I trained with guys that people don't even know their name. And I'm like, dude, you could go in the UFC, and if it's a stand-up fight, you can go stand right now with any of them. And those guys are just different breed, man. They're killers. It is an MMA fight. But those two, neither one of them is going to be shooting. They're going to be kickboxing. They might try some tie clinching. Adesanya might. Man, I can't really give you a prediction. I really like both guys. I will say, man, Pereira knocks out everybody he faces and touches with that left hook. Minus Bruno Silva, but after the fight, Bruno Silva hit the canvas. He was dead after 15 minutes. That was a little different fight. So I don't know, man. It's going to be an excellent fight. I'm really looking forward to that. And it's two guys that I really admire and really like watching, and had the privilege of competing with them and the same arena. So I can't wait for that fight.
Who will most likely shoot first, though, if somebody shoots for a takedown?
I would have to say Adesanya, just because I don't ever see Pereira ever shooting. I mean, he's a kickboxer by trade. He's a boxer. I mean, I fought him. He was 14-0 kickboxing. I think he was like 27-1 boxing. So he's definitely a stand-up fighter, as is Adesanya. But I think Adesanya is also not dumb. He's smart. He's going to do what he has to do, and I guarantee they're going to game plan properly. And now he certainly has the skills to go toe to toe with them. I just think it's super dangerous to do that. With a guy like Pereira, and they're both so similar. But if I had to guess, if I had to, put a dollar amount bet on it, I would say Adesanya would shoot first.
But no prediction. Like, you don't see, like, let's say Pereira maybe getting a knockout or
Oh,
Adesanya
I
losing a
see it.
decision.
Don't get me wrong. I definitely see it, man. I'll put it this way. I like Adesanya. I would never, if it's going to be a stand up fight, two guys that are standing, I'm never going to bet against Pereira. I'll tell you that.